Now let's see about the everyday, the brilliance in a life. So every day, are we the same? So there was a study, so it was conducted. They took a golf match, so it was happened in the Britain. It is an international match, so it was exactly a 7 days match. So what was happened? The day 1, day 2, day 3, so until the day 6, there was a famous golf player. So he was consecutively in the first. He won a lot of points, and he was in the first position. On day 7, that is exactly on the Sunday during that particular day. So what was happened? So everybody expect that he will win, but what happened? I think you already guessed. Yes, he lost the match. So why it is so? That was not clear. It was not understandable. So exactly after the couple of years later, exactly same the international match, that same player, so he was leading from the day 1, day 2, the leading first, day 3, day 4, day 5, and day 6 he was leading. So this time all eagerly they waiting that he will win. But again, what was happened? And the day 7, he cannot able to perform. He cannot able to show his brilliance. What was happened? So what he shown the day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. That is not the same. So then there is a scientist. He studied the situation, and he found. So what was missing? So can you guess what was missing? So keep your points. I will share the result. So the particular scientist, he observed the video repeatedly, and he cracked. So what was the missing point? The missing point is, so in the day 1 to day 6, so is the player, the pattern. So how he played, there was some kind of the pattern was there. In the day 7, what has happened? There was irregular pattern. He observed the pattern. The pattern was irregular, and why it is all of the sudden? So in the day 7, the famous player, he undergone lot of pressure, enormous pressure, and continuously he is thinking from the mind, because you have to calculate, you have to hit the ball, and you have to score. Every hit will make a mark, and so automatically lot of thought process, lot of thinking happening in the back end of his mind, and he has to adjust the calculation. So what about your life now? So can you think of your life? So just a minute, pause a second. So how many times are you under pressure, failed to perform like normal? Note on your points. End of this video, I think it may be an insight for you. It may be a lesson, or it may be a tip, so where you can apply and you can improve. I will continue to share the scientist result. The scientist then, he observed, but he has to prove scientifically. Then what happened? He collected some of the fellows for a test, and he took, and he asked them to count from the reverse order of from the 200. So they start to count 200, 199, 198. So even though the counting is very, very simple, so when they start to count, okay, so then immediately he go in front of their face, and he used to say something. The count is very simple: 198, 197, 196, 195, 194, 193, 192. But if somebody is talking, we used to miss we used to miss. Our mind cannot handle multiple responses at the same time. Even he studied the CEO of a very big famous company, and his result was shocking. He cannot able to progress in the first itself. He failed in the first. So what is the result now? So when the human mind under the pressure, even they cannot, or the mind cannot able to do very simple calculation. So mind is a key. Mind is a key. When it is under pressure, it cannot perform anything. It cannot perform its regular what it is capable of. So now how to overcome this situation? So we know what is the problem and we know where it is, and how to overcome. Is there any solution? Yes. So scientifically he arrived at some of the solution. He understood the pattern is not rhythmically same. He studied the pulse. So when the pulse is showing, the average is the same, but the fluctuations is different. It is not rhythmic. So we have to learn to breathe rhythmically. It's not a breathing. So what is rhythmic breathing? I will show you a demo now. Now observe the non-rhythmic breathing. So still I am breathing. My air goes inside, outside. You see the pattern, the breathing, in, out, in, out. There was a fluctuation. It is not a rhythmic breathing. Now, what is rhythmic breathing? Did you observe the notice? Did you observe the difference? So what it is? Did you observe the difference? The first breathing, there was no pause. There was no break. So continuous inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Also the inhale and exhale, that the timing, it varies. It is not a rhythmic breathing. In the second pattern, when I start to breathe, so there was a inhale and stop, then exhale, then stop, then inhale, then stop, exhale. So scientists suggested, so inhale 6 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, and then exhale 6 seconds, hold for 2. So 6 to 6, 6 to 6. So the cycle will continue. So if you are doing the rhythmic breathing, so the vibration, the energy will be in the same state. The mind cannot perform the intelligently. But when you activated your art, by rhythmic breathing, so rhythmic action, when the art is there, when the love is there, when the rhythm is there, so you can able to perform very brilliantly. Thank you.